It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 9th of August. I'm Michael Groff. After a few storms rolled through the area earlier this morning, we still have mostly cloudy sky with some light showers redeveloping around the area, and those will continue into the early afternoon before we maybe see partly sunny sky break out. We'll see another round of showers and storms firing up over eastern Arizona later this afternoon and tonight and rolling toward the lower desert. Obviously, with the moisture levels in the atmosphere being as high as they are, any storm today, tonight, early tomorrow will be capable of producing locally heavy rain and flash flooding. Now, as for the rest of the week, this weekend and next week, of course, monsoon conditions continue with periods of active weather and the potential of locally heavy rain and flash flooding at times to continue, and temperatures should remain below average. All right, let's get into it here. Taking a look at the almanac from yesterday, 104 degrees the afternoon high, 85 was the morning low, right around those normals of 105 and 84. And as we look outside right now at 11:35 a.m., mostly cloudy sky here in Phoenix, some light showers still around. In fact, light rain reported at the airport where they're sitting at 81 degrees right now. Dew point way up at 70, relative humidity 70%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Radar right now does indicate still a few persistent showers across parts of central and west Phoenix, and we're going to see those linger into the early afternoon, but for the most part, these are dissipating. The upper air look across the country, and if it appears that this map just hasn't changed very much over the last few weeks, that's because it hasn't. This weather pattern has been rather stagnant for a while and will continue to be so. Now, there are some things we do expect here in the summertime, like, for example, the main belt of westerlies is well up to the north. Our subtropical ridge, or the monsoon ridge, is sitting over the Rockies and out into the Plain States, and that puts Arizona under an east and southeasterly flow. We have an upper low that's sitting off of the California coast. That's been pretty interesting. That's added some extra winds aloft and dynamic support to the atmosphere here. And there is an inverted trough approaching us from northern Mexico and southwest New Mexico. That's moving into the eastern part of the state today, tonight, and that'll be the focal point for additional showers and storms. All right, checking out the watches and warnings here across Arizona, we've got a flood watch in effect until 2 a.m. Wednesday, as certainly with very high atmospheric moisture, it would not take very much to touch off showers and storms, and any storm that develops would be an efficient rain producer capable of producing those locally heavy rains and flash flooding or flooding in areas, and we've seen that already, and we do expect that to continue for at least the next 15 hours or so. All right, here is the convective outlook for today. We've got a marginal risk of severe storms over eastern Oregon, of all places, as well as over parts of the northeast up around Philadelphia and New York City. And here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts here in Phoenix around 1 inch. Could see 2 to 3 inches for the Northwest Plateau, northern Arizona, the eastern mountains, and of course down to the south, 2 to 4 inches are possible there, as an active monsoon pattern continues for a while. We'll get into the details of that right now as we take a look at the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, and this is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The players on the board have not changed. High pressure over the Rockies, an area of low pressure off of the California and Pacific Northwest coast, and an inverted trough approaching us from the southeast. So what it all means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, mostly cloudy sky. A few showers will linger, and we do expect to see scattered showers and storms developing over the higher terrain of eastern and southeast Arizona later this afternoon. And they will start to push in our direction. High temperatures right now, I've got a range of 94 to 98. By the time I post this video, I may adjust those down a couple of degrees, given that we're still under cloudy sky. And as I'm looking here, we've bumped up to 82 degrees at the airport. So I just don't think we're going to make 97, 98 degrees this afternoon. That does not seem very likely. Tonight, mostly cloudy, will continue with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and locally heavy rain will be possible. The one caveat to this will be that with all the clouds and showers we've had around today, it's going to mean the atmosphere here in the south central deserts is a bit more stable. So it's going to be harder to get those storms in here. We'll have to rely on the dynamic forcing from this inverted trough that's coming through, but that might still be enough to overcome it. I have my doubts, but I do think at least some of you could see some showers and storms tonight, and any storm, again, could be an efficient rain producer. And lows in the upper 70s to low 80s. And then tomorrow, a few showers in the morning, otherwise partly sunny. Scattered showers and thunderstorms develop in the afternoon. Highs tomorrow should be a bit warmer, upper 90s to about 101. On Thursday, this could turn out to be the quietest day of the period, if you want to call it that. We're still going to go with a decent monsoon forecast of partly sunny with scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. But I think there might just be a tiny intrusion of drier air into the lower levels on Thursday, and that could be enough to push temperatures up a couple of degrees. We're going in the range of 100 to 104, but still, we're going to keep that chance of rain at 30%. Now, as we go to Friday, the forecast really starts to turn more interesting from this point forward. One thing we will say is that the global models are in very good agreement on a more substantial easterly wave coming into the desert southwest, either Friday or Saturday. The timing is still a little bit up in the air, but this system should trigger numerous showers and thunderstorms across the area. And again, with such high moisture content and instability, the potential of heavy rain and flash flooding will be with us. Now, the severe weather threat, I know some of you are asking about that. I would say that's a bit lower. It's more of a conditional threat, but it's not zero, so we will have to watch for that possibility as well. Now, on top of this, I want to throw out that about 35% of our ensemble member guidance in our model suites here indicate an even more interesting scenario depicting this pesky upper low off the California coast to linger, get a little bit closer to us, and add in some extra dynamic support and additional moisture from the Gulf of California that moves up into the region. In fact, it takes all this monsoon moisture and continues to stream it all the way up into the Great Basin and into eastern Oregon and Idaho. And if that closed low scenario were to really come in here with that easterly wave approaching, it would just be a big mess of instability for a widespread rain event. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's a minority of the model guidance, but it's enough that we have to at least pay attention to that possibility. We'll keep an eye on things. At this point, we're just going to broad brush the forecast, say showers and thunderstorms will be likely here in Phoenix. I've got the rain chances up into the 60% bracket for Friday night and Saturday. And high temperatures each day should be held down as a result. We should be in the mid to upper 90s for both of those days. Going to Sunday, we still expect unsettled conditions to continue. Got a 50% chance of rain going there. Showers, thunderstorms will still be around, especially numerous over the higher terrain, though. And temperatures well below average and maybe not even making the triple digits. On Monday, more of the same. Scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms as an unsettled pattern continues. An active monsoon and temperatures, again, maybe not making the century mark. All right, here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 16th, and it is just more of the same. High pressure around, scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms, temperatures to remain a bit below average. Now, as we go out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 18th, and a bit of a change in the pattern, kind of subtle, but noteworthy here. We have a more substantial trough now digging in across the eastern part of the United States, and our ridge that's been sitting over the western plains and the Rockies is shifting back toward the Great Basin. And that put Arizona under more of a northeasterly flow, but I think we would still have a fairly active monsoon in that setup for scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms moving off of the rim and into the lower deserts, but more of a traditional monsoon where storms come in the afternoon and evening. So that would be maybe the only change. And temperatures might warm up a couple of degrees, but still staying pretty close to normal. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix, this is going out through the 23rd of August, and this is coming off of the European ensemble. And you've got a few members here in this ensemble that are up in the ridiculous realm, obviously. But the ensemble mean around 1.5 inches, and this just denotes that we expect active weather to continue. And temperatures off the European ensemble, and on most days, it does appear that highs are going to stay below normal through at least the middle part of the month and maybe even into latter August, and we would love to see that. Can you imagine if we don't have another 110-degree day this summer? I think that's almost too much to ask for. I think that's impossible. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and hope so, all right? That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. There's your dose of optimism. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, suggestions, music fans. It is available 24/7, 365, my streaming station called KMGX, whereupon a ton of music is played and much fun and frivolity is had by all. And it's myself and the one and only Michelle that are involved in the programming and operation of that station. So check it out. You get to hear me, you get to hear Michelle, you get to hear great music. What could be better. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe out there today. Enjoy the rain where you can find it and have yourselves a glorious Tuesday.